Hello, happy ladies, and welcome to another episode of She Happy Lady with your happiness life coach, Lucy Rodriguez. There's a word that I'm sure that you are familiar with, and it is purpose. Yes, purpose. And you might think, maybe, what is your purpose in life? Sometimes without knowing it, we are following our purpose or our goal for life through our hobbies, through our work, through our community, through our religious beliefs. And that purpose influences our behaviors and it helps you guide you through your life. But a lot of people are not living in their purpose. And when you're not living in your purpose, you feel that there's something missing. Even though you can do a lot of things, you can have a career, you can make a lot of money, but if you're not doing that purpose that you were supposed to fulfill here on earth, you feel like that void, you feel like there's more. And I want to talk to you about that today. When we are living in our purpose, that can impact our mental health in a great deal. And when we don't feel that we're not part of something or we're not living in the reason for existing, we can lose direction sometimes and we can struggle at times with feelings of hopelessness, depression, and despair. And what is the purpose, you might ask? What is my purpose? It could be something simple. And it is something that we should all pursue in our lives. And it comes from within. Yes, it is like a little seed, like a wish, like a desire that you have inside your heart for the good of others, for the good of your community, something that is going to impact people, something that is going to bless others. And purpose is like you're pursuing ongoing, like all the time, to achieve a goal. A goal. For example, let's just break it down and make it easy for you to understand. So like I started going to a lady and she does body massage, she does contour, okay? And she told me that she does that because she wants to help women with their bodies when they have a little bit, if they have a little bit of excess weight. She wants to help women get back into being fit. And that is her passion. And that is her why. And when she does it with joy. She does it with passion and she enjoys it and she feels fulfilled when she sees the results that the women get after they have got sessions of massages with her. Look at that. She is living one of her purpose. Purpose can be, you can have different purposes in life. You can have one purpose and then it can have different highways, okay? Or different strings. For example, since I was young, I always found myself giving advice, okay? And I was, hey, this is good. Maybe you could do this, like helping people out. And what I said impacted them and helped them. And they even told me, thank you for the words you told me. That really helped me a lot. So I was impacting lives. And so I know now that my purpose in general is to impact people with words, help people, okay? Especially helping people cultivate happiness. In my job, I'm a realtor, so I help people that way too. But I have a morning job and I am a teacher mentor for children in schools. I go to schools, I work for a nonprofit, and I go into the schools and I give workshop to kids. And that just fills my heart with happiness when I do that. I do it with passion. I do it with joy. Even though when I see a face light up because of something I said, it's like I brought clarity to a child, to a student, that really makes me happy. That really makes the experience joyful for me because I am doing my purpose. Me talking to you right now, I am fulfilling my purpose because I am helping you with words. Okay, so find that purpose on your life. Now, we can find purpose in different areas of our lives. It isn't something we find, it's something from within. And it can be during life different stages. Maybe when you were a certain age, you had a purpose. And then now that you are another age right now, you have a different purpose. Now you can serve others in a different way. You can impact the world in a different way because the wisdom that you had then, the wisdom that you have now, you didn't have it then. So the more we know, the more wisdom and experience, the more we can impact. So purposes can change, purposes can grow, impact can grow, but as long as you know what it is, what is it? What is it that you are supposed to do on earth? Find it, reflect on that. And that is something that is going to bring you a lot of joy. So cultivate your purpose. You can do it through action, try different things. It could be anything. Even like, have you been to the cities and you see people that are drawing with chalk, that are making this beautiful artwork? And art is powerful because art really, it penetrates your senses. It's good. It's good for the mind, for the state of being. Art is beautiful. And even though that, if it rains, that chalk painting is going to disappear, but that person feels happy because he or she was able to impact lives and bring a little bit of sunshine through the artwork that they did on the ground. Okay, things like that. Could be anything. Maybe your purpose is to smile at people. Give smiles. They're for free. They don't cost. A smile can make a change. There was a testimony about a gentleman that was in a parking lot, and this lady smiled at him, a genuine smile. And you know what he told her? He told her, I was going to end my life today because you smile at me, I'm not going to do it. See, her smile impacted someone's life. So cultivate it. Purpose can offer you different destinations, multiples of them. And it's a journey, okay? So discover it. I have a purpose, or I have more than one purpose. It doesn't matter the age. I did something great this, like years ago. Now that I'm at this age, I want to do something else. But your purpose can have different strengths. It can have different avenues. And you can impact people, the community, the world around you in different ways. And to finish, I am going to tell you some benefits of being in your purpose, of living in your purpose. And it keeps you focused. You feel gratified. Check it out. You encourage trust. You feel passionate when you're on your purpose. You live with values. You find a flow, okay? Purpose gives you clarity on who you are, on what you want to be. You live with integrity. And to put the cherry on the top, it makes your life fun, okay? So have a wonderful day. And remember, cultivate your purpose, reflect on it, and live on it. Bye.